Well, hello there, motherfuckers. This is why I am done with WWE. I can't anymore. I'm fucking sorry, but this is it, guys. This is it. So I knew that they were gonna do something with this guy, James Ellsworth. This guy comes out with a goofy looking face, um, like no physique at all. Who am I? Sami Zayn? No, not Sami Zayn. James Ellsworth comes out to face Braun Strowman, and that's it. And for some reason, I don't know if they thought about keeping this guy around, but the YWC thinks it's funny to like chant for a jobber. Oh, James Ellsworth, he's great. These people, like this current generation of fans, or these are like certain fans that are like my age, but I don't think that they are, because I even see like Sean's View is even getting like fucking sick of it. That guy was defending, certain things about wrestling that shouldn't have been defended. But even a guy like him, who loves the WWE maybe even more than I do, the history and everything behind it, and the fact that like they've brought so much to pop culture, and we have names like Stone Cold, The Rock. I go through this time and time again. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, just these larger than life characters that will never be forgotten. Even people who don't even watch wrestling still talk about these guys. They still remember the woo from Ric Flair. Finally The Rock has come back. Stone Cold. They remember these things, even if they weren't giant wrestling fans and they only saw like a total of maybe like several hours of wrestling put together. They still remember these characters from 17, 18 years ago, or in the case of Hulk Hogan, 30 years ago. They still remember these classic moments in wrestling history and classic wrestling characters. Pretty much all those people are fucking gone. Every single time someone ever references one of these old Attitude Era characters, I always ask them, and it always turns out like somebody from work or wherever I am, and it always turns out that they don't watch anymore. They don't, and the thing is, I feel in a lot of ways I should go the same way. I'm still going to remain a subscriber to the network. I'm still going to follow it and stuff. But here's the thing. James Ellsworth pinned fucking AJ Styles on SmackDown. Yes, I know Dean Ambrose was the special guest ref. Yes, I know that it was probably meant to be comedy, and that, it was a fast count and shit like that. But James Ellsworth pinned the world champion AJ Styles. Now, I know what you're going to say, that Taka Michinoku pinned, not even Taka Michinoku pinned Triple H. I forgot about that. I think, what I wanted to say was Gilbert pinned Triple H. But that was a different thing, because that's not something we were used to seeing at the time. And when it happened, it came as complete shock. I mean, this came at a time when the champions never lost. Triple H never lost. So, there was a lot of interference and stuff, and Triple H ended up getting the pin. So there you go. I know it's going to draw comparisons. We're going to talk about the Attitude Era, and sometimes how there was like jobbers pinning people. I think the Brooklyn Brawler pinned Triple H, or maybe it wasn't even Gilbert. It was the Brooklyn Brawler. I don't fucking remember. But the thing is, look, I don't even remember it because it wasn't like that big of a deal. It was like funny when it happened. It was done for comedy. It was done for like revenge by The Rock. Whatever the case may be. We're in a time right now where the champions always lose. Champions have no credibility. Nobody has any credibility at all left in wrestling. everyone's character, when they start developing a character, they can't even get over. Like Bray Wyatt, this is a guy that, but for all intents and purposes, should have been a world champion. This is one thing that I do agree with the YWC about. Bray Wyatt, and I said it years ago, should have been the world champion. He should have feuded with John Cena. And when Daniel Bryan had to relinquish the title in 2014, Bray Wyatt should have won the belt. If he was going to lose the feud with Cena, he should have at least fucking went on to win the belt at Money in the Bank and redeemed himself. But they had beaten that man down completely. The guy could barely even win a fucking match. And he's losing to Kane on pay-per-view. But meanwhile, James Ellsworth is pinning fucking world champions. I don't remember the last time that Bray Wyatt pinned the world champion. See, because when the Brooklyn Brawler pinned Triple H, at least everybody was over in that sense. They left the ring. Triple H was already fucking over. Him losing didn't mean anything. It was a time when wrestling was actually good. So when something like that happened, we kind of laughed it off. We were entertained, and that was it. But now it's the women's champ loses, the Intercontinental champ loses, the U.S. champ loses, all the champions lose all the time. There's no storylines. There's nothing fun. The ratings are fucking tanking. So, and then when something like this happens, we just fucking look at it and get pissed off. AJ Styles is one of the few guys that's going out there and attempting to make things more entertaining with his promos. The guy's come a long way since TNA, come a long way since he had Ric Flair as his manager, was completely fucking tanking as a fucking heel, you know, and was not doing a good job. But he's talented in the ring. He's talented on the mic. The guy's a talented guy. And there you have him. You just throw him into some fucking bullshit match. Dean Ambrose, he's a real crazy man. He's drinking from a souvenir cup. Whoa! He talks to plants. This guy's outrageous. He's putting sugar, a lot of sugar in his coffee, like something that half the American population does. This guy's out of his mind. Whoa, the lunatic fringe. Whoa! I mean, like, unbelievable. And they get the idea to satisfy, once again, satisfying the audience that finds James Ellsworth to be funny for some reason. This guy's so entertaining because he looks goofy and he has no physique. And the thing is, it's like, if I didn't tell you this in the proper context, you'd think I was talking about Finn Balor, or you would think that I'm talking about fucking Sami Zayn, or I'm talking about James Ellsworth. And the thing is, maybe one of those guys would be booked to look strong, maybe, right? If it was Sami Zayn, I would probably complain, but I probably wouldn't complain as much. They just have a random jobber, and that's what he's known for, is being a jobber. And I guess they wanted to make the stupid indie fans laugh. And it's like, these fucking people are just fucking the nerdiest, dumbest, unfunniest people. They have such a weird fucking sense of humor. I mean, for God fucking sakes, I mean, these people in the YWC, these IWC fanboys, the ones that are currently going to the events, giving wrestlers a hard time, this is awesome crowd. These are probably the most annoying, pathetic people on the face of the fucking planet. The only people that they can find common ground with are their fellow wrestling fans. And you might be saying, oh, Brad, but that's how it is in society. Sometimes you got to band together. What are we banding together for? A shitty-ass wrestling product? You're going to go there and you're going to pay money so you could just, chant on how much you love the show. But is it that you love the show or you hate it? Isn't that kind of sad that the people that are actually left watching this show, giving them ratings, isn't it sad that these people, like, fucking hate it? But they love it when they do something that's indie-like, right? Yeah, when you get a 30-minute match with guys kicking out of 1,000 finishers, that's something that you're into. I mean, what the fuck are we watching here? I turn on, I'm looking at Raw. You've got Roman Reigns and Rusev battling it out for fucking 30 minutes to open up a show. Who the fuck wants to see that shit? That's not me being anti-Roman. Like I said, I actually ended up liking the guy. He's just booked poorly. But the thing is, who the fuck wants to turn on Raw and see a 30 fucking minute match? Who asked for a 30-minute match? You don't even get 30-minute matches with the guys with like AJ Styles who have the better endurance. Who the fuck is booking this shit? I ask this every single time I ever talk about a wrestling show. Where do they get this? Well, oh, ratings are falling. Oh, what should we do? Let's have James Ellsworth beat fucking AJ Styles on SmackDown. Why didn't I think of that sooner? How can we save the WWE by having fucking James Ellsworth pin AJ Styles? What a great fucking idea. What a concept. I mean, you gotta be fucking joking if you think that this is like an acceptable idea. I mean, why? I mean, this is kind of like, oh, I've got to get new shoes, so I'm gonna buy 2 shirts and just wrap them around my fucking feet. Why would you do that? I don't get it. I mean, if you need new shoes, buy new shoes. Don't do something fucking retarded. This is retarded. That's... Why? Why? I want to know why. Let's find out. Let's get this guy. Let's put him in a dark room, put a fucking spotlight on him, and find out exactly why the fuck you'd have James Ellsworth pin AJ Styles on a nationally televised program. Because I can't even begin. They have to be insane. These writers just have to be so stupid. We know that they did because they want to be funny. Like I said, people find James Ellsworth to be funny. Oh, he's hilarious. What a funny fucking guy. James Ellsworth is so fucking hilarious. He's a jobber. We've never seen that before. I mean, and so we're just going to get behind this guy at fucking random, just like that. And the thing is, half the fucking roster is jobbers. They're booked to look like jobbers. AJ Styles is even booked to look like a fucking jobber, and he's the champion. So is Kevin Owens. These guys aren't booked to look strong. They make them look like fucking little bitches. I mean, and the thing is, you would think AJ Styles winning the World Championship, this should be a great moment. He wins it, I'm not even excited. It's because the WWE has just done such a shitty job of constructing everything. That should have been a fucking amazing moment. This former TNA wrestler comes in and just wins the fucking belt, but no story told, nothing like it of the sort. So, there you have it, folks. That is basically the perfect illustration of the current wrestling product. You will look at a picture of James Ellsworth pinning AJ Styles on SmackDown. There you go. That is the WWE right there in a fucking nutshell. That is your WWE product. Go watch it on YouTube. Go watch him pinning AJ Styles. That is it. That is your fucking product. This is the product that you want to watch, right? Why are the ratings falling down? I mean, come on. I mean, if you're really questioning and you don't understand it, I still see people like, oh, they need to wrestle better matches. Yeah, oh yeah, that's it, right? Because a 30-minute match is not enough. Guys, this is what I'm saying. I can't review these shows. I said I'd do the videos. I'm doing this. Like, I can't even stand even fucking talking about this shit. It's probably entertaining to you, but I look at this and I just see something that I've loved since my childhood fucking falling apart before my eyes. I mean, it really is. It's like being forced to watch your mother get brutally fucking kicked in the face with combat boots. I mean, wow. That's not something pleasant to watch, and this isn't either. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I just can't see. I can't fathom how I could fucking review a show, how I could watch a pay-per-view. I'm thinking about guys like watching Survivor Series to see Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. So, because I'm probably going to want to talk about that match. If I don't end up watching the whole pay-per-view, I will commit to watching that entire match on the network. Like I said, I'm not canceling my subscription network. Fuck that. I still like watching the Attitude Era. I still like watching the older material. Like I said, I'm still gonna, check it out. I'm not gonna watch every single video on YouTube, but I can still follow it. I mean, that's the thing. I can just look at the matches and basically figure out what happens, then read on PW Torch what happened, and follow it that way. All right, guys. So there's nothing else I really got to say. I'm just saying that this is the current product we have right now. This is wrestling. This is WWE right now. And that's basically it. Like I said, I'm not interested in watching Lucha Underground. I don't want to fucking watch that show. I don't want to commit to TNA because the only thing that I like on that show is Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero and Decay. And the thing is, it's like only one portion of the show. And so, like I said, and if they do something great, I'll catch it online. But I'm not watching a fucking 2-hour show just to enjoy one segment of it. No. I'll tune in for that, and then I'm tuning right out. So that's it, folks. Until fucking next time.